Well, we thought we'd do something different.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah, so it's Monday today.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be Monday when they watch it, but it's Monday. So we did some stuff in the shop today, and we had this showroom here clean that we use for this counter business.
Yeah.
And thought we'd take a minute. People ask about the shop all the time, so we thought we could give you a little bit of a tour on of where, like, the little showroom area here. It's about 600 square feet.
600
square feet.
Yeah.
Of just recycled and used building materials.
Yeah, good used building materials, and no, it'd be interesting to see more than just the old counter here.
Hey, from this angle, we'll show you what's behind the camera. You get one of those Western film towers,
Yeah.
plywood with things, yeah. But what the heck? Why not?
Yeah.
There's a new little icon in the corner of the screen.
It's on the
It's on that side, I think. And we just put that on there. If you're not subscribed, just tap on it.
Yeah.
Thanks to the patrons.
Oh yeah.
Super thanks to the patrons. We put a few things on Patreon. Patrons on Patreon. We put a few things on there for them to eyeball. And I don't know what else to say other than we'll give you a quick tour. We're going to do a real easy film work today.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, thanks for watching and keep it on.
Yeah. We'll show you around.
Yeah. Camera.
Lights are on. Lights, camera, action.
Okay, away we go. Well, a lot of you guys and gals and whoever watches the show see the building kind of in passing. We did a bathroom tour. If you go back to that video,
bathroom tour.
you've seen the counter, both the parts department and the
This
showroom.
is probably a familiar sight.
Yeah.
But you never get this much.
So we'll get a little bit of a tour of the building, and basically for almost 10 years been restoring it. It's from 1930 or so, with my dad and my wife Cassie, a guy named Raz, Mark, Alex, Don, and Jim. The last couple of years anyways with those guys, but it's been like a 7-year saga, and then the last few we really pushed on it, but it's labor of love. And me and my dad and my wife put tons and tons of hours in this, tens of thousands, I don't know, too many, right? But we made this area here where we are, that was here out of used and recycled materials, for the most part. So right down to these push button switches that everybody likes. These are patented 1897 or whatever. People like that kind of thing. I found these brass switch plates. It is conduit, but it's pretty neat. These windows were actually in the shop. They used to be the outside windows. There was
on that back
70 of them or something, and they're all rotten. So we saved these ones and made a panoramic kind of view. But so anyways, this is about 600 square feet of just the showroom area that we plan on doing. It's got an absolutely interesting teak floor, real teak, old floor we found used. We face nailed it down and put it in. What else we got here? Glass bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah. This door, there used to be a small wee crummy parts building that was falling down in the back corner of the shop, but I saved the door off it, and we used that again. So I thought that was cool, continuity wise. And then it used to have a handle, but we made these little copper push plates. It opens both directions now, so it's got neat old hinges there. And then Dave Dunbar, which some of you people have seen, he's a pinstriping friend of ours, sign painter. He signed and painted all the sign painting that's in here. He did the counter that says Strong's Garage, all that. Again, we've got our beams that we saved. Me and my dad tore down an old church years ago and saved these fir beams. And we kind of timber framed this. All wood siding. What about those lights, Jim? Those are all milk glass.
Yeah, them old lights. Where the heck? Oh, they're from an architectural place.
Architectural clearinghouse here in Edmonton.
Yeah.
They're from the 1930s, nickel plate or chrome and milk glass.
Yeah, and then the two mushroom ones at the front, the old fan, keeping the air not so stagnant.
And we got this nice old water dispenser. It's an old tiny unit. Phone isn't hooked up to nothing.
Yeah, right.
It's hooked up to the past. Hello. Yeah. What else can I say? I guess we could talk about. We got this little heater here for cold days. And my wife Cassie spent 1 million hours sanding. This counter was in the building when we got it, and it was painted about 20 times. So she sanded it down and refinished it with some oil. I love it. It matches perfectly in here, hey?
Oh yeah, it fits the bill.
So that's our counter, right? So here's some trinkets. You see them from afar, but maybe a little close up on some of the junk within.
Oh yeah.
I thought this was kind of cool, hey? Goes on your door panel or on your visor, but it's super neat. Look at it. Phone 17.
Yeah. Get him on the horn.
Yeah. It just fits. Yeah, so. And, oh yeah, there you go. Park pass. This is called a wig-wag tail light. It goes, it's like an accessory. When you step on the brakes, it goes click, 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 and lights up. This here tells you if you got four-wheel brakes. Several of those kicking around. This side here is more garbage.
Artifacts.
Sorry, that's what I meant. More interesting artifacts. We got all the paint colors that you could get at one time. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, look at that yellow.
Pick one.
Dust.
Dust. What color is that? Gas engine enamel? That's pretty neat, eh?
Oh.
Okay, we got our cash register that we use. Oh, here's an interesting thing. We can talk more about it later, but a friend of mine from Lethbridge had a bunch of stuff from an old Ford dealership that we found a bunch of stuff and bought a bunch of things from it over the years, and kind of a lot of stuff back together. But I got this from a guy. This is from the garage, so this was like a giveaway.
Oh, is that ever cool? The
Yeah.
promotional. There it is.
Auto smoking set, but it's in the box, as was.
Oh yeah, look at that. You take your cigarettes, your lighter.
Yeah, and neat. That's the garage. So Warner
That's
Garage. Got cash register goes up to $2.99.
I've yet to make that much.
Nope. So far it's just ringing the blues. Got a little trinket shelf here that you see sometimes. You can just have a quick meander about.
Yeah, I'll take a quick pan of that.
Yeah, we can talk about more of it later or never again or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. This stuff here, this local stuff, I like a lot. This is the very first car club, maybe in 1949. So it's one of the first Western Canadian car clubs for sure. Big wooden wrench, you know, you never know when you need a big empty wooden wrench. We got from Alex at Curiosity Inc. years ago. And I can get that book, show that sign.
Oh, too good.
When you grab that. Okay, well, yeah, the wood wrench, there's a reason for it. Also, that sign there, which is really poor, but it's old.
Yeah.
And these are two service bulletins from the stack of stuff I got from that Warner Garage we just showed you. So if you look at these, April 1923, Ford of Canada. Kind of neat, right?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
some of those tools that we have on the board and whatnot. But if we look here, they showcase dealerships. And this dealership here is very much what we're going for in this little outfit.
Look at that.
So you'll see there's that sign right there. And I have this sign as well. It's hanging up in the shop out there. And we want to build this behind the counter here. Is the plan eventually is to have shelving like that, you know. And then if you look at this one, another beautiful dealership. This one is from Ontario, Toronto, and there's the wrench.
There's the wrench.
The big wood wrench and the sign again, and these beautiful Champions curtains. And I mean, if you just these shelves that we have, these ones, that's what our parts department is. These metal ones, like we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Okay, well, keep moving.
Yeah, the stairs.
The stairs came from a friend and mentor named George Thompson, who passed away a few years ago. But these he got me for Christmas one year. They came off the government surplus, he said, and they're the original stairs for the Parliamental Library. But they deemed them unsafe or whatever, so they're working here. This is the one of the original waiting benches from the Andrew Hotel, which is a hotel about 30 miles from here. And me and Jim got these, I got them at a farm auction about, 5 years ago?
Oh yeah,
6
it's
years
not
ago.
longer, but
Not longer, but they're oak and old, and probably, I think the hotel was built in 1914.
yeah, and they didn't need any fixing. Just
No, it just sitting.
sitting. Yeah.
More or less just plug and play.
Well, one cushion's more comfortable than the other. Or
And
something.
every time you sit on it, some of the horsehair falls out of the bottom. I got this beautiful wood stove from my dad and mom. That was restored by a guy that I didn't know yet that ended up being a really good friend, Bob Pilkey. He got a nicer stove for his house, but this here beautiful nickel-plated McCleary is just for display. Mind you, the way gas prices are going,
only.
you may plug and play one of these days, eh? And then you've all seen Jim's Model A. There. Just daydreaming. I got this rug here, my wife Cassie found on Facebook Marketplace. It smelled like pee, but I cleaned it and it works perfect for this outfit.
Oh yeah, right?
And this is our living security. Okay. Yeah. Friend Ray Fowler made this banner for the Model T races that we do. Just to get a quick look at this calendar we put up here. It's never been put up before until we hung it here. Isn't that beautiful? It's like new. Covers all the bases too. Expert service on all makes of cars, trucks, and stationary engines.
Yeah, tires.
Ford service, Chev service, hey? And Arco Motor Oils. Look at this, January 1926.
Wow, never even been used.
Never had the numbers
Haven't
off it.
peeled the.
It was rolled up in a tube under a thing. I forgot I had it, so we unrolled the tube and figured hang it, and there it is.
Yeah.
Well, the storefronts are oak. We built those. They were rotten and plywood, but those are remade. And the doors are from 1912. And
Yeah, working on getting curtains.
you've seen this stuff again. That came from the that Ford Hall that we had there, so it's made its way into the showroom where it eventually will be enjoyed. There's a Fulton sun visor display there that we're going to rig up with some Fulton sun visors to display. Here's a neat thing, a little story time situation. We had this, we got this broken picture frame in this antiques I bought a while ago, and it had this old picture in it that wasn't very interesting, so we peeled it out, took the frame apart, and then this was used to back it. So check that out. Fort Saskatchewan is a town that's about 10 miles from here. Look at this.
So
Way
cool.
more interesting than whatever crummy painting was in there. So we threw that in the garbage and kept this, and now this needs a frame. And I like the local history stuff a lot. But these are neat. These are both Alberta original 1920s photographs of speedsters. We made the sliding door. This window was one of the side windows that was in the shop. Yeah, the floor was huge work, eh, Jim?
Oh, it was a lot of hours. So
A lot of hours invested.
well
in this,
worth
so-
it now.
Yeah, no, now it's pretty reasonable, and chipped glass signs. Those are passion. So that one's pretty neat because it's kind of congruent with what we do.
Yeah, bet.
And that old leaded glass window came from the Edmonton Archives apparently, some old building, but it's old. They just fit perfect in there. Eh?
Yeah.
Lucked out. And what else? Another chip glass sign that I wish we could abide by.
Yeah, easier said than done.
It looks like it's always been here, which was the plan all along. And like I said, without my wife and my dad and everybody that helped along the way, and Jim, and like I said, Don, and all the people,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be done because there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. And I can't exaggerate how much work it was to save this building. A sane person would have burned it and tried to put the ashes back together.